What if I told you that the most powerful economic strategy for your business was written thousands of years ago by a Hebrew prisoner turned prime minister? So Joseph didn't just survive a famine, he owned it. So today, I'm breaking down his saving strategy and showing you how to build your business the biblical way. If you are new to the channel, I'm Dr. Vivian Atud, and it's always a pleasure to have you on this channel. Please like the video, subscribe to our channel if you are new, enable notifications so when we make other powerful content that will help you take your personal life, your business to the next level, you will be number one to know. So, question is, have you been taught to spend and grow or to save and thrive? Type save in the chat if you're ready to learn the Joseph's way. So before we go further, let me take you back to the good book. In the book of Genesis, chapter 41, from the 34th verse. You can read the rest of the background story, but the story talks about a dream. Life's about solving problems. You want to make your next move, you better find that problem to solve. And the Pharaoh had this horrifying dream. I think two dreams signifying the same thing. And he looked all over his economy, and there was no one to interpret the dream except this Hebrew prisoner. And when Joseph came to the scene, he explained the dream, interpreted everything to the Pharaoh, and he did not just end by interpreting what the dream meant. 5 years of 7 years of abundance, followed by 7 years of famine, just telling you that life happens in cycles, economies happens in cycles, and Joseph happens to pick up this cycle and in this dream and is able to interpret what the cycle was. But then he gave the Pharaoh a strategy, and that was written in the book of Genesis. It said, let the Pharaoh appoint commissioners over the land to take 1/5 of the harvest during the 7 years of abundance. I mean, that's 20% savings systematically, consistently, strategically for 7 years. If you save 20% of all your earnings, your business profit, your life wages, salaries, whatever, that's going to be a significant amount of resources that can help you. And I want us to break it further. Key element of Joseph's plan or suggested strategy. Number one is anticipation. As an individual, as a business, as a family, you need to be able to anticipate. He interpreted trends. He saw the crisis are going to hit, and he could see it before they come. Because guess what? If we're in a boom today, there will be a recession. If you're in a recession today, there will be a boom. And your ability to interpret this trend and know what to do, not just interpreting the trend, but knowing that in seasons of abundance, when your business is booming, sales are growing, things are happening for you, it's an opportunity for you to save. Because guess what? Other seasons are on the way. And number two, he talked about allocation, very important. Once you anticipate seasons, you need to be able to allocate your resources. Put some money away. He saved 1/5 of everything, and of all the produce of Egypt. That's 20% savings consistently for 7 years. Think about that. And the third element of his strategy was what? Preservation. He built a storage system, and in today's world, whether you're using investment products, retirement life policies, other savings accounts, but you need to be able to preserve. He built a storage system because here they were saving real physical goods. And what happened? He also incorporated what distribution. When the famine came, Egypt did not just survive; they sold. They became a business hub. For the world. And guess what? They did not just become a business hub, they dominated. Domination. They became the world's supply chain, and they were able to take advantage of their seasons. So, what does this mean for you as a business person, an entrepreneur? Saving is not just about hoarding, it's not just like putting money away, it's strategic foresight. You can see the future. It's having margins when the markets shift. Guess what? If you are in the US today and the past week, and we saw what happened with stock markets following the tariffs that were announced by the president. And guess what? These are openings for people to enter stock markets, because guess what? As the markets are going down, the markets will come back up. And if you have margins, it could just be your opportunity to take a move when markets shift. So it is important to know that saving up to 20% of all incomes, your personal incomes, your business income, you don't just want to spend everything that you earn as a business person. That is really honoring the 20% rule of Joseph, and actually having strategic foresight about your personal life, about your business, because guess what? Seasons will come, opportunities will show up. And once you have made up your mind how much you're going to save, 20% or even more, you need to separate accounts, because guess what? There's always a temptation to spend. So you can put your spending money somewhere else, and say you can keep your business savings separate from your expenses, and you can label it my future opportunity fund, or anything that works with you or resonates with you, and that helps you. Number three, like I said before, this gives you an opportunity. Use the savings to create leverage. It allows you to buy assets. It allows you to negotiate better. Guess what? If a house, a property, or anything is going on sale, and people come, oh, let me go look for a mortgage. Let me look for this and that. If you have the money cash in your account, or you are going to negotiate better to get that deal. You will you'll be able to have access to cash when the markets, people are panicking around you. You would not panic. The other thing is you prepare for your farming seasons, because guess what? There will be seasons where things will not go right. Expect it in personal life and business, because life is in cycles, and high circles, mountaintop, valley circles, valley seasons, all this will come. Your recession, your dry season, your slow sales seasons will come. You need to plan for them, and savings is your survival buffer. It helps you to be able to anticipate and thrive even during this season. Another important element that you want to learn from Joseph's principle is you need to store, not just to survive but to scale. He ensured that Egypt did not just store so that they will have what to eat in seasons of famine, but that they will create a business out of that. So you want to position yourself to be the go-to person in times of famine, in times when there are challenges in an economy, or you have savings in your account, you can take advantage of it. So entrepreneur, you listen to me. You don't just need to hustle. You don't just need to hustle, you need holy stewardship. You need to be able to deliberately make up your mind and say that I'm going to save, because savings gives you options. And guess what? Options give you freedom. What we want in life is mostly freedom, because working 8-hour shift, 16-hour shift, and all that, and not being able to take that vacation, not being able to have the freedom to do the things you really want to do, it's not life, it's surviving. But being able to have that freedom to do the things you really want to do, um, it's really what makes you thrive in life. And guess what? Savings gives you that opportunity. So the question is, what would it feel like if you actually have, let me just say, 6 months of savings in your business? Um, Go to the comment and tell us. What would that do for you? Would that start changing your game? If 6 months of savings could change your game, think about what 7 years could do. So I hope this basic 5 principles of Joseph's saving strategy talk about anticipation, understanding the trend, talk about preservation, you need to save and save at least 20%. Talk about distribution, you need to be able to create a system that will help you take advantage of farming season. You need to dominate, you need to pick something. Once you have the leverage, you are able to dominate. So I hope this has been useful to you. Like the video, share it, subscribe to our channel, enable notification so that when we come up every week, I'm on this channel sharing biblical wisdom that can move your personal life forward, move your business forward, move community forward. So let's keep the community growing. My name is Dr. Vivian Atud, and it's always a pleasure to have you on the channel. So Joseph's strategy was not just economics, it was prophetic. God gave him wisdom. God gave him wisdom to prepare, wisdom to preserve, and wisdom to prosper, not just for himself, but for nations of the world. So my prayer for you is, may God give you the same grace to save, to lead, to multiply, because guess what? Your business is not just for profit. Your business is for purpose. I'll see you in the next video.